You show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond.
Okay, so the thing is, it's been 20 years since I've stepped foot on this planet, and it feels old to say that.
I know that there must be a catch, just waiting around for the record to scratch. But then you go.
I very well know that 20 is just a very small number and my life has not even started yet, but 20 is a milestone, and to be honest, I never imagined myself to be 20 or 30 or 40 or how much ever longer will I live, but I've learned quite a few things in these 20 years, and these are all of it, or most of them, or as much as I remember. But this is a reference video for my future self, for when I feel lost, for when I feel confused, because these are the things that I knew at 20, and from now on, I will only be older, hopefully wiser, but for the times that I doubt myself, these are the things that I learned back then, and these are the things that I want you to know now. The first thing that I learned was to be spontaneous in life, and I think this is one of the greatest lessons that I've learned recently. I'd always been a spontaneous child, I remember. When I was little, I'd just go out randomly to my friends' places, go out to new places, but somewhere in between, I lost that. I lost that because I was too busy with my schedules. I lost that because I was too entrenched in the thoughts of my ED. I lost that because I was just not present. But to be spontaneous is something that I gained back. Ever since I got it back, it's been brighter. It's been more present. I've been more stable. And that, you know, that I'm spontaneous again. Because I went out for an ice cream, I got a tattoo.
So we are just getting a tattoo. Just because I don't know.
Slow down, hold on tight now. It's okay to meet me at the front line. I've got cold feet, winter drives me wild.
I went out with my girls for lunch, I got another tattoo. I was bored, I was sitting at home and I got a tattoo. And this can very well mean that getting tattoos is my coping mechanism, but we're talking about being spontaneous. Being spontaneous for me means just randomly going out by myself just because I feel like it, making new friends because I feel like it, picking up a new hobby because I feel like it, just sheerly because I feel like it. There doesn't have to be a rhyme or reason. There doesn't have to be any thought to it. You just have to be spontaneous, because sometimes being spontaneous can bring you the greatest joys, the greatest experiences, the greatest lessons that you'll ever learn. So to my future self, whenever you doubt yourself, remember to be spontaneous. And on building friendships. Am I not glad and thankful and grateful and so indebted to all my lucky stars for giving me the people that I have in my life, for giving me the most amazing people that I have in my life, if I might rephrase that. Because friendships are so natural that I have right now. Every single friendship that I hope that I build in the future and the ones that I have right now are true. Friendships that are so natural that it feels like you don't have to put any efforts in. It flows so easily, you can trust each other so easily, you can be around each other in complete silence for hours and not feel uncomfortable. You know their downs, they know your down. You know their ups, they know your ups. We know our weak points, we know almost everything about each other, and yet we exist and support each other and be there for each other. And know what the other person is thinking and know when the other person needs space, and just sit and watch them grow into the most beautiful, authentic self that they're building for their own selves. To watch them achieve every single goal that they talked to you about in middle school, or the new friendships which just came to be so easily. The smallest of the friendships that might have not even lasted a year, but it seems like you've known them your entire life and are so easy and so effortless. You know when you're with the right people. You just know that when you're with the right people, you feel at home with them. No matter for how long or short period of time you might have known them, but that is how true friendships form. And I have that. I have the strongest support system, the greatest of the friends that I call my family because of they are. With our crazy times, our serious times, our depressive times, through it all, I'm so glad to have the friendships that I do. And the friendships that I will have, and the friendships that will grow stronger with time, or even the friendships that have faded away. Because they've taught me lessons. And people will come and people will go. They will always teach you lessons. And I love and I'm grateful for all the lessons that I have and have learned and will learn in the future. And so the next thing that I'd like to talk to you about is trust. You need to learn to trust. And I know this is a very overwhelming topic for you. I know you still find trusting people not that easy. But again, you trust too easy. But trusting is something that you have to be careful about. Trusting is something that you only learn once you begin to trust yourself. And just like that, before trusting anybody else first, you need to learn to trust yourself. Until and unless you don't trust your own self, you are practically running away from your thoughts. You're practically running away from knowing yourself, from learning about yourself. So before trusting anybody else, to balance it all out, you have to learn to trust yourself. When you do get lost sometimes, you do begin to lose out. But that is okay, that's a part of life. I know that there have always been ups and downs, and there always will be ups and downs. But remember that your trust is the greatest gift that you can ever give to somebody. But firstly, you have to give that gift to yourself. Talking of a future which I do not know if it even exists or not. Talking about a future which is not real yet, but I am determined to make it real. And that's the next lesson that I learned, was to believe in myself. Or do I not believe in myself? Because I am very well aware of all my weaknesses and all my strengths, and I am aware of the things that I'm good at and the things that I can do and the things that I can't do, and I build on it. Only when you understand yourself, you understand your weaknesses, your highs and your lows, and your strengths, is how you know what you're good at and what you're not, and how you build on it. And one thing that I know about myself is that the future that I have planned in myself, I will get that. I will build on that. I will work hard enough to achieve that. And that is because I am determined. And your determination is something that you always have to be proud of, because it is something that you've always had. It's something that you build upon. It's something that you learned. It's something that hopefully will grow with you.
If I said you would try deny it, guess I said about trying life for me.
And I hope that in the future, whenever I listen to this, whenever I'm feeling low, whenever I feel like I need a talk with myself, I come back here and listen to how determined I am to just do things that I want to do, to follow my passions, the passions that I had ever since I was a little child, the passions that I might have as I grow up. I don't know what the future holds, but I know one thing is that whatever it may be, I will be determined to do every single bit in my strength to make it come true and work hard for it, but not at the cost of my own mental health, but in a way that treats me, in a way that gives me peace. I work because it gives me peace. It makes me feel connected with myself because I'm doing something that I love so deeply, so passionately. And I hope I never lose that determination or that passion for what I do, because that is the one lesson that I'm the most proud of myself, is the determination that I have. And I hope that I stick on to it and I hold on to it and I build on it. And that determination is important when you have to take a break as well, because you have to take a break. You have to take a break just in silence to look around yourself and just to observe everything, to absorb everything, and just take a break for your own sanity, to heal your own self, and to make your work even better, because you cannot keep on working all the damn time and you need to take a break. And I'm emphasizing on that because that is exactly that I lack sometimes. It is okay to take a break. It is okay. We are not machines, and even machines need to take a break. Otherwise, it will malfunction. And you're just a human body. You have to take a break. You have to rest. You have to take some time out for yourself. By yourself. You need to just go out sometimes, sit, write, or just sit and do nothing and just look around and just be. You just have to be sometimes, and that is a very important lesson that you need to learn. And keep on learning every single day, because it's just something that you keep lacking all the time. Just being. Being present, enjoying your own company, observing everything around you, and just not think for a while, but just see and just be. Being is a lesson. Just simply being is a lesson that you have to learn. And the last lesson that I think is the most important, the lesson that I learned, is to be grateful for your own self. Is to stop comparing yourself with all those unrealistic expectations and standards and whatever that there are. To stop beating yourself up for not sticking to your schedule, and stop worrying about what you put in your body, and stop worrying about how much you didn't work out or didn't move or didn't do this or didn't do that. You just have to stop doing that, because in the bigger picture it does not make a difference. It does not matter. One thing that you have learned is to grow from the thing that almost killed you and grow out of it, and to have a life, a new life where you can inspire people, where you help people. But sometimes you need that support as well, and it is okay to seek out for that support. It does not make you weaker to seek that support. It makes you stronger. You need to stop beating yourself up. It's the lesson that was the most important thing that I've learned. You need to be in line with yourself, understand yourself, accept the fact that you need help. Accept the fact that sometimes it's okay to break down, that sometimes it is okay to not be okay. As Samina said once, the only person who can help you is yourself. Till the time that you're lying to your own self, there is nothing and nobody that can help you out of it. Trust me, I've been through it. Every single struggle of your own is valid. If you're not happy, it does not matter. Nothing should compromise for your happiness, for your peace of mind, for your own sanity and for the relationship that you have with yourself. Nothing can compromise on that, and that is the greatest lesson that I've learned yet. And I hope to learn more lessons in life. I hope that I flourish from this. I hope that whenever I come back to listen to this, I've grown much more. I know much more. And at times when I do not feel like I've grown, I come back here as a reminder that these are the lessons that I learned back then. And I've only learned more lessons from now on. And I hope to look back on this and hear this and be inspired to learn.
Let's meet on the island halfway.